In this video, we are going to review how to build a Venn diagram and answer questions based on it, given the results of a survey. If we look at this example, they tell us that there was a study to determine the effect of different pain relievers A, B, and C. They did the study on 50 subjects, and these subjects were given a chance to use all 3 drugs. Then they list out who had relief from what drugs. We need to build a Venn diagram from this data. Because there were 3 different pain relievers, A, B, and C, we are going to need 3 different circles inside our universal set to represent drugs A, B, and C. Just like when we build any other Venn diagram, we want to work from the inside out. That inside is this spot where all 3 overlap. That's given by this bullet point right here. 6 reported relief from A, B, and C. If we work up then and look at the overlap between each 2, they tell us that 15 reported relief from both drugs B and C. Now, it's very tempting to just put the 15 here in the overlap between B and C, but that is wrong. We do not want to do that. That overlap between B and C, remember, represents everything in both B and C. So that 15 includes the 6 people that reported relief from A, B, and C. What we need to do is take that 15 and subtract the 6 people that are already in that overlap between B and C. That leaves us with 9. That means that there are 9 subjects in that B and C only spot. When we look up at the next one, the 14 that reported relief from drugs A and C, it's the same idea. The overlap between A and C are these 2 pieces of the Venn diagram. 6 people are already in there. So we need to do 14 minus 6, which gives us 8. So there are 8 people in this section, the A and C only section. If we look up at that next overlap between 2 pieces, they tell us that 9 people reported relief from drugs A and B. That is represented by these 2 sections. The overlap between our circle A and our circle B. That number 6 is already in that overlap. So just like before, we do 9 minus 6, which gives us 3. Now we need to look at those people that reported relief from just C, just B, and just A. But they don't tell us that. They tell us that 31 people reported relief from drug C. They don't give us drug C only, which is the space that we have left. So if we're looking at drug C, that's all of the people in that C circle. We already have 3 numbers in there, 8, 6, and 9. So what we're going to do is take those 31 people that got relief from drug C and subtract the people that are already in circle C. The 8 people, the 6 people, and the 9 people. So we're really doing 31 minus 23. That's our 8 plus 6 plus 9, which tells us that there are 8 people that got relief only from drug C. So the 8 gets filled in here. We go through this same thing with B. There's already 3 numbers in circle B, 3, 6, and 9. So when they tell us 21 people reported relief from drug B, we do 21 minus the 3, 6, and 9 people that are already in circle B. That gives us 21 minus 18, which leaves us with 3 people in this B only section. Last but not least, we have our 21 people reported relief from drug A. So if we look at our set A, there's 3 numbers in there already, 3, 6, and 8. So we will do 21 minus 3, 6, and 8, which is really 21 minus 17, or 4 people. Now they told us in that original problem that there were 50 subjects, or 50 people. So we can always check by adding all of these numbers up. It should either equal 50 or be less than 50. So if we add all those numbers up, I'm going to go straight across. So 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 6 plus 9 plus 8, that only gives us 41 people. That does not mean we did something wrong. It means that there's some people that did not get relief from any of these drugs. So to figure out how many people there are, we take those 50 people that were in the study and subtract 41, which gives us 9. So there's 9 people in that universal set that participated in the survey but did not get any relief from the drugs. Once we have this Venn diagram drawn, we can actually answer the questions. And if we look at number 1, how many people got relief from none of the drugs, is that 9 that we just calculated. Number 2 asks how many people got relief from A, but not B or C. Remember, we said another way to word that is A only. So if we look up at our Venn diagram, the people that only got relief from A are these 4 people. For number 3, how many people got relief from B and C? Remember that "and" means the intersection or the overlap, but not A. So if we look at our overlap between B and C, it's these 2 sections. But we don't want anyone who got relief from A. And these 6 people in the middle got relief from A, B, and C. So if we want just B and C, it is those 9 people. For number 4, how many people got relief from B or C? Remember, that's the union. We look at anything in any of those circles, but not A. So we want stuff that's in B, stuff that's in C, but stuff that is not in A. So 8 is in C, 9 is in B and C, 3 is in B. None of them have any overlap with A. This 3 in green is in B and A, so we don't want to include it. 6 in our blue is in B and A, so we don't want it because of that A part. And this 8 in green is in A and C. We don't want it because of that A part. So if we're trying to figure out our B or C, but not A, we want this 3, this 9, and this 8. So we will add them up. Our 3 plus 9 plus 8 and find 20 people got relief from B or C, but not A. If we also want to find how many people got relief from at least 2 drugs, that means people who got relief from 2 drugs or from 3 drugs. So if we think about what that means, we do not want the 4 people that got relief from just A, we don't want the 3 people that got relief from just B, and we do not want the 8 people that got relief from just C. But we do want these 8 people, because they got relief from 2 drugs, A and C. We want these 3 people. They got relief from 2 drugs, A and B. We want these 9 people. They got relief from 2 drugs, B and C. And we also want these 6 people. They got relief from all 3 drugs. So we add them up. The 8, 3, 9, and 6, which gives us 26 people got relief from at least 2 drugs. If we want how many people got relief from exactly 1 drug, that's when we want this 4, 8, and 3. They were the exactly 1 drug people. So our 4 plus 3 plus 8 gives us 15 people that got relief from exactly 1 drug.